The morning of May 1, 1883, 10 miles from Tombstone, Arizona Territory. The hunter and the hunted.
Sign there says Jeb Collins Ranch. That's you?
Sign says keep out. Who shot you?
Nobody. I was cleaning my gun and it went off.
Yeah, I'll bet. What do you want?
Water for me and my horse.
There's the well. Take it and get out.
What if you mind giving me a hand?
Haul your own water.
Look, don't let the bad shoulder throw you. Come on over here. And now start hauling.
You want me to feed it to you, Jackson? Oh, yeah, I know who you are. But you know what? You don't scare me. Not a bit.
Unbuckle your gun belt. Now put it down over there. Now take that water over the horse. You know, I could have killed you, old man. I guess I owe you something for the water.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. Tombstone Territory. May 1, 1883, morning. A way station south of Tombstone, Arizona Territory.
Bill?
Yeah, right over here. What do you need, Clay? Food, drink, or information?
What happened to you?
A scorpion hit me. Yeah, it takes quite a while for that to get out of your blood.
I need a horse, fast. Mine threw a shoe about a mile back.
Well, take that bay with a star on it, hitched up to the corral. You traveling far?
Toward the border.
By yourself?
No, my deputy's bringing a posse a few miles back.
Posse?
Yeah, Leif Jackson and his boys.
Yeah, after you drop down to the desert, there's a lot of open country between here and the Guadalupes. A lone rider's an easy target.
So was that bank teller in Tombstone.
What happened to him?
He's dead.
Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jackson's tricky. Real tricky.
He's Not against shooting a man in the back. That's what you call tricky.
You tell the posse.
I'll tell him.
Been a real big scorpion. Hold your fire!
Right out, or I'll put a bullet between your eyes.
This is the sheriff.
What sheriff?
Hollister, Tombstone.
Huh? Well, stand up so as I can see your star. Come on.
You shoot at everybody that comes riding up here?
There's a sign that says keep out.
There's also a law against killing people. Those weren't warning shots.
No, I thought it was somebody else.
Who?
Jackson. Leif Jackson. I thought he'd come back.
When did he leave?
About an hour ago, maybe more.
What direction?
I don't know. He clobbered me before taking off. But you'll catch him.
Well, what makes you so sure?
He's wounded. Bad. His right shoulder's all shot up.
All right. There should be a posse in here pretty quick. You tell them to follow me, but take it easy with the gunplay, huh? You got any objections if I water my horse and fill my canteen? He might be headed for the desert.
No. No objections.
May 1, 1883. Sheriff Clay Hollister rode into the forbidding desert between Tombstone and Mexico in pursuit of Leif Jackson, notorious killer.
Jackson! There's the law! Throw away the gun, come out with your hands up. I'm taking you in. Alive or dead, make up your mind. You got just 1 minute to decide. "30 seconds. "5 seconds. I'm coming out! Throw away the gun.
I've seen some unnecessary killing in my time, but that tops them all.
Well, I'm sorry, Sheriff, but I figured it was necessary.
You've just given me another reason to get you back to Tombstone.
You know, Tombstone's about 20 miles from here, Sheriff. It's an awful long walk.
Your blisters will match mine. And from the look of you, I'm in better shape to walk it than you are.
Now, don't be too sure, lawman. You know, that money bag's going to save me from making that trip.
Oh, is that why you killed the horses? Give your boys a chance to catch up with you?
Yep. When they get here, you're going to have a lot more trouble, just them few blisters.
The afternoon of May 1, 1883. Clay Hollister had succeeded in taking Leif Jackson prisoner, but the desert was still his enemy.
Take a break.
Don't stop on my account.
Even the Army gives a man 10 minutes every hour.
Not much less to carry.
Let's take a look at that shoulder.
Leave it alone.
Hey, bleeding pretty bad.
Well, let it bleed. There's lots more where that come from.
It should be bandaged.
Look, don't do me no favors, Sheriff.
I'm not. See, I need you on your feet if I'm going to get back to Tombstone. Take your shirt off.
There's him. Easy, easy.
Hold it. Sit up.
What's the point of all this?
I want to keep you healthy till you hang.
I'm going to tell you something you ain't going to believe, Hollister. I never killed a man in my whole life.
I suppose that bank clerk died of old age?
It would have if I had my way. You see, I'm a hold-up man by profession. I'm no killer.
You call what you do a profession?
Yeah. And I'm good at it, too.
So good that you're my prisoner.
Well, that's only temporary. That'll change. As soon as my boys come by, you'll find out which one of the gang is the real killer. Even though I do get all the credit.
Well, thanks. I'll keep my eyes open. Looking right at you.
You do that.
Yeah. been expecting you boys.
Who told you we were coming?
The sheriff.
How long ago?
About an hour ago. You're a mighty small posse.
Who said anything about a posse?
Oh. Well. What do you want from me?
What'd the sheriff want here?
Water.
What else?
Nothing. Nothing else.
We asked you a question, mister.
Well, I answered.
But we don't like the answer.
It's like I told you. He asked for water. That's all.
Jackson was here, wasn't he?
No.
And you told the sheriff about him.
No, I didn't.
Now you just can't wait to tell the posse about us, can you?
No, I mind my own business. I don't care about Jackson or the sheriff or the posse.
Welch.
No, look, it's like I've been telling you. No, wait, boys. It ain't none of my business. I didn't have nothing to do with it, boys. Now, wait. I didn't. Please. Now, wait. Please.
Well, now I'm in the mood to get me a sheriff.
I knew something would go wrong. The rest of you wouldn't listen.
What are you talking about?
The money. Jackson's got it all, every cent. We should have split it up back there.
Well, we're going to split it with a posse breeding down on next. We had to separate meat later.
Maybe Leif will show up with the money. That is, if he isn't on his way to Mexico with it.
There's one thing, Cushman. If he has run out and is on his way to Mexico, I take care of him, understand?
Yeah.
I don't understand you, Hollister.
Why?
You got the money? You could go off and leave me, and maybe you'll make it back to Tombstone alive.
I'll make it back, and you'll be with me.
Duty, huh? It really means that much to you, huh? Bring me back. Even if it costs your own life. Huh?
You think about it on the way in. Not here. Come on.
Lucky. Looks like we got Jackson and the sheriff. Circle around behind him. We'll cover you from here.
All right.
Odds are against you, Hollister.
Odds are against you from the day that you become a sheriff.
They don't think you got a chance either.
Drop it, Hollister.
And your gun belt.
Okay, boys.
Looks like you got hit, huh, Jackson?
Yeah.
Give me a satchel. Come on, toss it over. Now, you call it.
Kill him. Jackson, too.
Me?
You'd never make it with that bad shoulder. This way it'll look like you and the sheriff killed each other, if they ever find you. All right, Welch.
It'd be a pleasure.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. That's a laugh.
You got witnesses.
Witnesses? Buzzards?
Posse. Don't. Now it's my turn to ask. Why?
Rather than to be killed, I'd rather be tried for being a robber. That is my profession.
I believe you. Now it's up to the jury. Well, it looks like our walking days are over.
You come through it all right, Clay?
Yeah, now that I see these horses. You know, a man could die out here and never get found.
You don't know how lucky you are.
Lucky.
We only rode this way because we were attracted by those vultures up there.
That's what I was counting on.
What do you mean?
Jackson, I've been walking you in a circle. When you shot those horses, you set up a kind of a desert telegraph. I'm sure glad you got the message.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
May mắn rồi nên là đến từ bao nhiêu quay được người thôi, phải có may mắn cơ mới thích lâu lâu. Mình gọi là khỏe phết đùa. Không có Guardian carry mà vẫn hold Guardian à? Thực sự là cầu nguyện không vậy? Thực sự là cầu nguyện ra Guardian không? Cái thằng lái xe này, lái xe bay rồi, xe bay nhưng mà vẫn cần bánh. Sự nhót không? Nhót đó, mày nhót không? Ui Galio rồi, what the hell? Ui nó ở kia thì không quan tâm. Chơi Galio rồi, để Galio ngoài, chưa cần lắm. Cũng xịn đấy, nhưng mà thiếu xe lát, nhận được xe lát nữa là xong. Perfect tiếp à? Thêm nữa không? One more. Ê, 135 xuống 126 nhỉ? Nó reset. One more này. One more. One ai không được. One more. Không one more à? Quả đấy, đây, để one more. Two more. One more, two more. Hãy Sibasikira. Nope. Mày bay 54 à? Thực sự là 5 củ ấy, nên là 50%. Quay đều. Cái gì đấy? Không skip được quên mất. Có thể về qua kia thì bay thì kiếm tiền rebirth. Quá mạnh. Ra một tuổi mà rồi lên qua 4, cứ chỉ qua 4 cho tôi vậy, chôn tôi à? Vẫn thắng à? Sự bay là tỷ vong. Anh ác quỷ rồi, hóa ác quỷ rồi. Từ ngày em đi anh hóa thành ác quỷ Ride ở Car Simulator. 22 củ à? Anh sẽ bay được tầm 400 củ, 450 thì mới lên cấp tiếp theo được. Sự bình chỉ linh ấy. Nhanh mà nhẹ, ui bay nhanh đét, tốc độ sự vua ấy, tốc độ sự một đẳng cấp Pro VIP. Chuẩn không vậy? Thắng được không vậy? Rồi có mỗi quân cho gát sẽ làm chi? Có mỗi cho gát làm chi? Cho gát 2 mũ thích nghi à? Làm chi? Ui thổi đau phết, đùa. Ê, nó thắng được cái cút đấy. Ê, nó thổi chết Zone này. Không chết được. Có 2 cái mũ kia đéo chết được. 2 mũ đấy chỉ là kích thêm sát thương phép. Xong rồi. Quả chém mới là của mình rồi. Chắn luôn. Đi chợ 100 máu bốc lửa. Đồ Zone này. Zone cái cục đấy sự xịn không? Ban lan chắn à? Đồ cổ này. 15% hút báo chủ sở hữu đồng minh được đấy. Cái ui mất lắc rồi. Còn những con cục vàng. Lấy một cục vàng đi. Rồi chạy lấy cái này. Ha sorry. Mày bay cao, một lần bay được tầm 40 triệu.
আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইতে বান্দর তুই চুপ থাক। তুমি তো মোর বন্ধু সুরজ রে চেনো, মোর মেলা দিনের পুরানা বন্ধু। লোকটাও ভালো, বিশ্বাসী। আর তার মাইয়া যে খারাপ হইবে ইয়া কিন্তু মোর বিশ্বাস হয় না। আমার ওই দোস্ত সুরজ রে মুই কথা দিছি তার মাইয়া আয়সার লগে আগামী মাসে মগো পোলার বিয়া দিমু। তা বাবা তুমি কি কও?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, রাস্তা ক্লিয়ার।
তোর বাবার একটু মাথা মোটা হইলে তাতে কি হয়েছে? কথাটা কিন্তু খুব একটা খারাপ করেনি, তাই না? ভালো একটা ডিসিশন নিছে।
এই বেটা ওই যাও কই? আরে বেটা বহো, যাও কই?
বয় বাবা বয় রাখি, মাথাটা ঠান্ডা করে বয় না। কথা বলতেছি, কথাগুলি শুন
আচ্ছা আব্বু আম্মু মন থেকে খুশিতে তোরে বিয়ে করাইতে চাইতেছে, মানে তোর মতো বলদ আমি আমার দুনিয়াতে দেখিনি। তুই যেখানে রাজি হবি সে জায়গার মধ্যে তুই উল্টা মোসামসি করতেছিস। আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমার যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর, তাহলে আমি
এলিটে বান্ধব তুই চুপ থাক বাজান। মোসরামুসরি কইরা কোনো লাভ হইবে না, বিয়া কোনো অপরাধের কাম না। শুনো, পোলাপান যখন বড় হয় বাবা মার দায়িত্ব পোলাপান করে উত্তম জায়গায় বিয়ে দেওয়া। আমার জানা মতো মাইয়াটা সুশীল ভদ্র, বিয়েটা হইয়া গেলে তখন বুঝবা, তখন আর তোমার অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করা লাগবে না। বাবার হোটেলে বইয়া ঠ্যাংয়ের উপর ঠ্যাং তুলা খাবা, অসুবিধা কি?
অনেক অসুবিধা, আমি বিয়ে করবো না। আর তোমার বিয়ে দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা হলে তোমার ছোট ছেলের সাথে বিয়ে দাও, ওই যে আয়সানা কি নাম, ছোট ছেলের বিয়ে দিয়ে দাও তার সাথে। আমি পড়াশোনা করব, আমি পড়াশোনা করে পাশ করব, পাশ করে আমি হায়ার স্টাডির জন্য ইউনিভার্সিটিতে, বিদেশের ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমি পড়তে যাব। আমি বিয়ে করব না, আমি পড়াশোনা করব।
বাজান দিল্লি বহু দূর, ওদিকে তুমি তাকাইও না, লাভ হইবে না। ওই মাইয়ারেই তোমার বিয়া করতে হইবে। ফোন নাম্বার নেও, কথা কও, দরকার পড়লে দুজনে দেখা সাক্ষাৎ করো, সিন পরিচয় হও। আগামী মাসের যে কোনো দিন তুমি কত মোর এককানি কথা।
আব্বা তোরা তো জানিস তোর আব্বার মাথা গরম, যেই কথা বলে সেই কাজ না করা পর্যন্ত তার মাথাটা গরমই থাকে। তাছাড়া বাবা সবার তো আর লেখাপড়া হয় না, হয় ক বাবা যে বলছে বিয়ে শাদি কইরা বাবার ব্যবসাটা একটু দেখাশোনা কর, এতে করে তোর একটা নতুন জীবন হবে, একটা নতুন সংসার হবে, তাই না? জীবনটা একদম পাল্টায়া যাবে, ঝরঝরা হয়ে যাবে, তাই না? আব্বা আমার কথা শুনতে হয়। হ্যাঁ বাজান,
আমার ভবিষ্যৎ এমনিও ভালো, পড়াশোনা করলেই ভবিষ্যৎ ভালো হবে। তুমি যাও এখান থেকে, যাও, আমার মেজাজ একটু গরম হয়ে যাচ্ছে, যাও এখান থেকে যাও।
তোর বাবার কথাটা একটু ভালো করে মনোযোগ দিয়ে চিন্তা কর। হ্যাঁ
ভাইয়া, জীবনে বহুত অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করেছ, এবার জীবনের অঙ্কটা মিলাও। এই যে উস্কো খুস্কো গালগুলো আছে না, চুলগুলো আছে না, ওগুলো সেলুনে গিয়ে ফেশিয়াল টেশিয়াল করে একটু মানুষ হও, বুঝছো?
জুতাগুলো না ময়লা হয়ে গেছে, এগুলো ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো, আমি ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো।
Rồi rồi thì xin đấm đầu đấy. Chết mày. Mày 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 ô. Ui. Chịu. Một chết không chết. Nhưng mà con quái tí giết con chít. Quái giết con chít xong là nó chết luôn. Quái chít thì đau đấy. Chôn tao. Bài thằng này cũng khỏe à. Mà 29 chưa chết à? Sao rồi? Gặp cái nào mạnh nhất rồi. Sao? Xong. Đây đi. Đâu có gì nhất rồi. Thôi bài full rồi nhà xét cơ, đâu có xét. Thảo xét. Tí ăn thằng này à? Thế quả thì mình sẽ xếp bài lệch sang một chút thì sẽ được. Sẽ xét lui sang góc. Rồi. Chuẩn không vậy. 700 củ anh sẽ revert phát nữa. Còn thiếu 6 củ để revert lên 660 à. Anh không có revert lên 10 đấy. 400 vòng rồi này. Ông vượt qua kỷ lục 430 quay không? 430 lap nhỉ. 119 20 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 kỷ lục mới. Đi record. Rồi 233 kỷ lục mới, qua kỷ lục mới tận 3 lap. Ê, thua lại. Phải không? Ê, không thua. Không thua. Mày rồi ăn tao. Rồi có top 4 rồi. Có top 4 rồi. Mình sẽ không phải là cái thằng hậu cái D nữa. Mình cần cái gì nữa? Xẻng rồi cái này ra ăn đít mày. Được. Ây à, ổn thế nhờ. Một cái gì đây? Một cái nỏ xét à? Một cái nỏ xét rồi. Hay là một đơn luôn thằng bé như thế. Mình đã trả thưởng 1 đô. Cây đam phép à? Cái thằng này à? Thằng này sẽ phải lui xuống đây đi. Đây, xong. Bế cho thầy Galileo bên kia. Xếp bài láo hả? Phải bay nhanh như ngựa ấy, thầy xếp bài láo thì nó mới phù hợp. Ok, sự là phù hợp ấy, sự là phù hợp ấy. Không được, không phù hợp rồi. À sắp đi rồi, sao Át đứng đây chết nhở? Ê thằng khỏe đấy. Đừng quăng Át nữa, làm ơn. Thua rồi. Thôi. Trừ mấy? Trừ 9 à? Trừ 9, binh top 3. Này. Thằng kia bài ấy mạnh phết. Bài đéo gì, tá cái tim. Khỏe. Không biết là khỏe. Chia anh mày đi. Bao nhiêu cả tờ nhà anh nữa? 134 ạ. Chỗ nước lên cho nhiều phết. 135, 36, 160, 36 chuẩn. Léo ấy. Mày tích lẻ. Sắp 1 tiếng rồi. Hàng kia khởi động à? Hàng kia khởi động một mới à? Chân không? Đấu trường chân ái. Vẽ sự kiện 100 lap à? Tôi vượt qua kỷ lục không ta? Sự cần vượt qua kỷ lục ấy 600 triệu coin thì đi vớt tiếp. Đéo bật auto thì vớt được. Đéo thì cũng tiền. Bay chọn ông thầy ơi. Hối nước này 200 lap. Chọn chưa? Ok, không nhận gì được. Thì ai?
Manitou, Geronimo's head warrior, the man commissioned by the chief of the Apache Nation to carry out his grim acts of violence. Tombstone, Arizona Territory. Early morning, July 26, 1884. The terror ended when Geronimo agreed to a truce in order to discuss a new peace treaty with the United States Army. The first stagecoach in many weeks left Tombstone for Bisbee as the stage line resumed its regular schedule. Mid-morning, Pocatilla Pass.
One or two will make the deeds of Geronimo look like the games of children.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened in the town too tough to die. Tombstone territory. Afternoon, July 26, 1884.
Hear that the Army's going to help us bury our dead.
Sorry about your brother, Hopkins. You can't blame the Army for Geronimo's treachery.
You had no right to order the cavalry back to Fort Huachuca.
It wasn't my decision.
Yeah. We'll dig new graves while the Army passes the buck.
If I had my way, I'd take a patrol into the hills right now, and I wouldn't come back until I got Geronimo.
You might come back with the wrong man, Mac.
What do you mean?
I just don't figure that Geronimo'd violate a truce that he himself requested.
Well, whoever it was, this will end the peace talks with the Apaches.
Yeah.
You sent the story?
Geronimo's name will be headlined from coast to coast.
Well, that'll please him. He likes to see his name in print.
Day may come when he won't be so pleased with his publicity.
A telegraph station 20 miles south of Tombstone.
Send this to Tombstone.
Anyone in particular?
For the man who writes newspapers.
Harris Clybourne, you know him?
Send it.
Sure. Sure. You want it to go just like this?
Send it.
You write pretty good English.
I was a prisoner of the Army for 2 years. In the Army, I also learned the speech of the wire. Send only what I write.
Who is this?
The chief of the white man.
Next time, we send message to him.
You can have that picture if you want.
Captain, Clay wants to see you. He's in the epitaph office.
What's up?
Something about a telegram.
Want to see me, Clay?
Yeah, Mac. You ever hear the name Manitou?
Yeah. It's one of Geronimo's lieutenants.
Well, this is from Manitou. He's furious because I credited Geronimo with that stagecoach massacre.
He wants to meet you at noon today at the Johansson farm.
Yeah, Mac, can you tell us anything about him?
Well, nothing good. He's a fanatic. Jealous of Geronimo as head of the Apache Nation.
Mm-hmm.
You going to meet him?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
The meeting will be under a flag of truce.
That won't mean much to Manitou.
But if he is jealous of Geronimo, he won't try anything against the man who can give him a little publicity.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe he wouldn't recognize me.
Yeah, and then again, maybe he might. He doesn't even know us.
Us?
Oh, yeah, I'll be back to pick you up in half an hour. And Mac, if we're not back by sundown, send out the cavalry and the undertaker.
Maybe they won't come.
They'll show. Been under observation for the last 2 miles.
I didn't see anyone.
You will.
Off your horses! I said off your horses. Surrender your guns. Follow me.
Come, and you do not bring the soldiers. This is wise.
We come in peace, but you take our guns.
We do not need guns for talk.
You got a rifle?
I can be trusted.
What do you want, Manitou?
Your white general will not sign peace with Geronimo. He will sign a peace treaty with me.
Geronimo is chief of renegade Apaches.
Geronimo is an old woman, not fit for ruling over sheep. He is no longer chief of the Apache. It is Manitou. Come. Look. And remember what you see. Write of it in your newspaper. Let the world know of the strength of Manitou. The reign of Manitou has begun. There will be no peace between the white man and the Apache unless your general meets with me. This is the word of Manitou.
Afternoon, July 26, 1884.
Joe? Any news from Montague?
No, none of the patrols are back in yet.
It'll take the Army a year to check every canyon between here and Fort Huachuca.
Yeah, I know it.
Why doesn't General Crook meet with Montague? There'll be more killings.
No, that's out of the question, Joe. You give in to Montague, it would encourage every other renegade Apache to follow in his footsteps.
So what do we do? Keep count of the dead and wonder when he's going to attack Tombstone?
Joe, I need some help. You got any sheet steel?
Sure. Scrap left over from a mining job I did.
Set it up against the wall, will you?
What have you got in mind?
Well, I've been kicking an idea around all morning. Let's see if it works.
Well, you've wasted your bullets and dented up my steel. Now what?
How much of this you got on hand?
A couple of sheets left over.
Can you get any more?
Well, I've got quite a stack of it at the Lucky Cuss mine. How much do you want?
Would it be possible to line a stagecoach with sheet steel?
A whole stagecoach?
That's right. Well, the lower half.
I guess so. But it wouldn't be practical. Make the coach so heavy you'd never get up any speed.
But it would stop bullets.
Well, there's no guarantee. There might be some weak spots, and... Hey, what are you up to?
Here's a rough sketch of what I got in mind. There. The interior of the coach, the driver's well.
You're certainly no artist.
If I get you the steel and some men to help you, how long would it take you to do the job?
A couple of days.
Oh, no, I need this ready to roll by noon tomorrow.
Oh, that's impossible.
It's the only way I can think of to draw him out.
Montague?
That's right.
You give me the men and the steel. I'll get you your coach. Noon tomorrow.
McIntyre back yet?
No. What are you setting up?
Special edition. Giving the facts and figures on Montague.
Well, forget about it. I got something better for you, special edition. Write a big headline and a story announcing the arrival of General Crook in Tombstone. And say that he'll be leaving tomorrow aboard the stagecoach to meet with Geronimo and to sign the peace treaty.
Wait a minute,
And
Clay.
you add that you'll be aboard the stagecoach with the general as a special correspondent covering this historic occasion. Get it out as quick as you can.
Clay, I didn't see General Crook arrive.
Well, neither did I, but don't let that stop you from printing the story.
Just like that. Devote an entire edition of the epitaph to a fake story.
That's not a fake story. Call it bait for Montague, and we'll be ready if he takes it. I'll explain it to you later. Right now, I gotta see a blacksmith about an iron stagecoach.
Good. Iron stagecoach.
Read what the white man says of Montague. Read!
General Crook has come to Tombstone. Tomorrow at noon he takes a coach. And he will talk peace with Geronimo.
Geronimo!
He does not mention your name.
Geronimo! Tomorrow, we ride. General Crook will meet with Montague. But there will be no peace.
Well, here it is. The heaviest, clumsiest, most impractical stagecoach in the world. Solid steel, with doors to match.
Watch this. Safe and snug as a baby in its cradle. I got up this idea all by myself. Oh, what do you think?
Ingenious.
I'll drive. You and Harris and my deputy will ride inside. Then it's up to Manitou.
If he attacks.
Oh, he'll attack. The chance of assassinating both General Crook and this double-crossing editor here will be a temptation that he won't be able to resist.
When does the general arrive?
He doesn't. I'm counting on you to impersonate him.
Gentlemen, I never turned down a promotion.
I've got a personal score to settle with Montague. My brother.
Glad to have you with us. Wait till I get closer. Now. Manitou! Tell your men to surrender.
Not a very pretty sight, even when you win.
Quite a mob down at the livery stable.
Yeah?
Hoskins is charging 2 bits a head for a close look at the iron coach. Are you going to have it dismantled?
Uh-uh.
Well, you won't have any need for it now that Geronimo signed that peace treaty.
Yeah, but the stage company says we can keep it in mothballs just in case Geronimo changes his mind.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for Monitu's name.
It's in there. He wanted recognition. I've given it to him. On page 4 in the obituary column.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাকে এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললাইছো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন।
মানে?
মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করতেছ? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে।
আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি। এই কথা তুই বলতেছস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি। এবার হয় না আগামীবার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র, হ্যাঁ? কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হইলো কত দেখি? এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকলো না।
আমি টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিন না পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় আর মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাড়ায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালকে গেম রাইডা গেলেন?
যাওয়ার হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি খাই দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা যে রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে পারবো না ভাই।
কি কই? রহিম ভাই মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরব, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারবা না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা।
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আইছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই, আলু আলু।
না না আলু না, গোস্ত দাও, গোস্ত দাও।
এই যে গোস্ত দেই।
অনেক মজা হয়েছে। এই লাইনে দাও, লাইনে দাও।
আলু
আলু ল লাইলি ল। তুমি লইবানি?
খাইতা মজা তো।
তুমি একটু খাও।
সবাই আমগুলোকে খাইতা।
আরে খাবো তো, খাবার তো আছে।
লোকে খাও।
আরে মামা খান তো। আছে কিছু লাগলে বলেন কিন্তু।
মজা হয়েছে।
আসলে
না, তুলো গোস্ত ল।
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমার এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাগনা খাওয়ান পাইলে হুদাই হামাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের আর খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না, ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলি, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো মগো ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কামে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই।
Dạo đấy. Mày cầm mẹ một đi. Dương ơi, người ta xem cái amu của tao đi. Tôi chết trong một Dương. Có chết không hả dưa? Quỷ ơi máu à? Kiếm đi. Mona ôi, kiếm Mona chuẩn nhất. Bài bài đéo ra xỉa rách như Zana lắc kiểu gì. Nhưng mà tao thấy nó cũng mạnh ấy, tao mới chơi. Vừa tao đánh cái bài này tiếp cho cái đéo tiên thằng chỗ 10 á. Cái thằng trước 10 kiểu lắm. Thế là cường phải đến mùng 8 được về à? Không. Đấy, nhót mà, nhót. Thực ra về quê không biết. Xa bình làm mau. Em hiếu một chút to ấy, Tuấn, em hiếu thực sự to đấy. Em hiếu hôm ấy ngủ nhà, ngủ giường anh chặt quá, thích cấp giường không, sang giường kia mà ngủ. Kìa ngủ với Dương với cả Hiếu với cả Nam. Không có làm béo à? Hôm qua xong hôm qua mất rồi, không mất. Này cái bài chỉ nhất là thực tài, nếu nhất là cái đéo ở dưới. Cao cường này, 2/3 cao cường này. Ui mình chỉ linh tế. Ôi tôi làm khen thôi. Sao đâu rồi vừa thôi. Bắt tèo ngoài cái tập lưng ấy, mày tập lưng mà. Từ xa mới díp tập, xa mới díp. Anh bách cực mạnh mà, anh đang thả bài xong rồi anh bách như vậy. Đây qua nói hai một từ mình chi linh ấy. Đúng vào. Quá khổ à. Ôi. Chào ơi, tập khen kìa. Rồi vẫn là thằng carry ạ, vẫn lắc 3 vẫn là thằng carry ạ. Qua lúc quá. Mua bất tử Dương ơi, đéo chết. Đéo chết. Lại hiểu rồi. Quỷ chết vậy. May đồ thôi. Tập kèn này xong tới lên 8 nhé, tập kèn lên 3 cầu cường nữa. Rồi quỷ 3 cao cường, 2 hiền giả, 2 long vương, 2 cảnh vệ, 2 pháp sư, 2 sứ thanh hóa, 2 đạo sĩ, 2 hung linh. Rồi sau số 3 tỏi à, nó sang bắc à, Seekers à, Seekers thì quen rồi. Bây giờ hello em Vũ. Ôi thằng này đi rồi, thằng này đi rồi. Phải gặp anh là đen thế. Tham mua cho thấm. Tham mua cho thấm à? Xong rồi xếp tiền thôi. Xếp ti lên lên tiếp rồi. Con 3 này, 2 3 3 3 4 3 này. Là 5 con 3 này, 5 con này, con này là 3. 5 con 3 sao. 5 3 sao. Quỷ đét, muốn tôi cởi chuồn. Amu còn 3 máu vậy. Amu hồi tí máu rồi mà. Quỷ quý à. 3.500 máu à. rồi có đánh thằng nhà này không? Quang bạt, mày đi. Quang bạt, mày đi. Thằng nào đánh cây xa này, thằng nào đánh cây xa thần thoại này. Hiu điên. Cái nhà này hiu điên. Mày ghê. Hiu điên vậy broccoli. Mày hiu ghê vậy. Thằng đào à. Đâu ấn pháp sư à? Có pháp sư rồi, kể đi. Pháp sư là tăng gì? Tăng 150 máu. Pháp sư à? Pháp cho ăn đi đâu ấy? Yes. À, để pháp sư đắp cho y này. Pháp sư đâu? Rồi, tăng chất cả đồng minh. Pháp sư tăng chất trùng bố. Này cũng đánh lắc mà lắc đồ ạ. Rồi, phần 7. Một tỏi 9, cam sinh. Đây là một quả lucky block. Đó từ nhỉ, một cái chỗ mà farm game ấy kia ra liền. Ui, mày sắp chơi được. Ui, tao sẽ chơi được 12 tiếng rồi, tao chơi được 9,7 giờ rồi. Xong. Đấy, anh treo nữa, anh trông nghịch nhé. Thầy bắt đảo thế nào? Nói gì đây? Nói gì quan? Tôi muốn nhìn sự kiện đấy. Sao? Mình nhìn có thằng 5.000 mà quá. OP à. Sao là map à? Ai à? Bán những vật này về chơi gỗ à? Quý à? Cây xa, cây xa qua mất lửa cây gỗ ở đâu? Cây xa cũng... Ô trời ơi, hỏi cụ cây xa. Vẫn lắc quang đầu điên, lắc 3 quang đầu điên. Amu vẫn chưa chết. À, quý đấy. Amu vẫn chưa chết nha. Làm kỳ. Không có nhiều nhỉ? Amu không có nhiều. 8.000 máu. Mày cứ Amu hồi 9.000 máu ở trường của. Sao? Chửi nhau à? Gì xúc vào đầu.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, August 3, 1882. Sam, did you ever hear the name Nate Storm?
Outlaw?
Yeah. State of Kansas.
Don't know anything about him.
Are you sure you don't know anything about him? Nate Storm?
I might have heard someone mention it in here.
Who? Who mentioned it?
Someone. I don't remember exactly who.
Oh, come on, Sam.
I got work to do.
Harris? Oh, hello, Corey. I heard you wanted to talk to me. Yes, I did. Didn't expect the advisor to the town council to come looking for me in saloons, though.
Oh, we go into saloons sometime. Have to keep up on what's happening in town. Sam, join me in a drink?
Oh, no, thanks. I would like some information, though, if you have it.
Shoot.
Corey, did you ever hear of a man named Nate Storm?
No. No, I haven't.
I might have.
Might have? What do you mean, Harding?
I mean, I might have. One time or another. What do you say to a game of poker?
All right, Harding. Let's make it fast, though. My wife's in town with me. I don't want to keep her waiting.
Won't take any time at all.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Maybe a friend here'd like to join us.
A little poker, Harris?
Oh, no, thanks. Some of the time.
You sure? You'll be playing in good company.
Yeah, I know. Too good. Harding, if there is anything you can tell me about Nate Storm.
There isn't. Not now, anyway.
Well, I'll have a little fun, huh?
Yeah, lots of it.
Maybe you better go back to work. Improve your disposition.
Say, how's it coming?
Oh, fine. How's what coming?
Well, your series of articles, famous bad men of the Old West.
Clay, you ever hear of Nate Storm?
Yeah, once.
Well, my research leads me to believe he could be living in Tombstone. Under an assumed name, of course.
Are you serious?
I sure am. I've tracked him this far and no further.
Well, if that's true, Harris, then it's my business. Maybe you better tell me what you know about him.
All right, I will. After I get my exclusive. Journalism and not the law is going to flush out Mr. Nate Storm.
Proving what?
Just that it's my story.
Look, Harris, I don't care whose story it is. I just want to see your name in your own obituary column.
Well, you won't. Who'd write it? An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. Tombstone Territory. short time later, the same day, August 3, 1882.
Hi, Carl.
All I have is 2 little pair. You still seem to have better than $100 in your stack, Muldoon.
With my luck, I don't think that means too much. Let's get on with it, Harding.
Cold hands for the stack.
Fine, just you and me. Let's leave your boys out of it.
Suits me.
That's an odd combination. Muldoon and Harding.
It's happened before. Seems like every time Muldoon comes in here, Harding baits him in the plane. Don't make any difference who he's with. Muldoon don't seem to be able to say no.
And I suppose Muldoon always loses, huh?
Seems like it.
Tell me something, Sam. Would you ever play poker with Long Harding?
Not on your life.
Say, when Harris Clyburn was in here earlier, who did he talk to?
Harding and Muldoon. Asked him about Nate Storm.
Did they know anything about it?
Seems like Harding did.
Well, Jack of Diamonds and his brother.
Beats me.
Another day, another dollar.
Corey. Hello, Clay. Mind if I walk a few steps with you?
Official or social?
Social, mostly. Corey, you ever hear of a man by the name of Nate Storm?
Why do you ask me?
Well, you've been around Tombstone longer than most everybody else.
Oh, Liza.
Sorry, I got delayed.
I haven't really been waiting long. Just finished my shopping a while ago. Hello, Clay.
Miss Muldoon?
See my man off safely?
Corey. Tell me something. Why do you do it?
Do what?
Play poker against Long Harding? Understand it's happened before.
Well, my only vice, I guess. The way some people like to step up with a gun against Jesse James, I like to step up against a professional gambler.
You haven't answered my question.
Which question?
If you ever knew or heard of a man by the name of Nate Storm.
Rings some kind of a bell, but that's all. I might have read it in the epitaph. I'll see you later, Clay.
Bye, Sheriff.
Harris? Just how much do you know about this Nate Storm?
You read the epitaph, Clay. Just keep on reading, and eventually you'll find out.
Oh, no, I'm not as interested in what's going to happen eventually as I am in what you know right now.
Right now, there's nothing I can tell you.
Well, maybe as a good citizen like the kind you write about in your editorials, you'd like to let the law in on what you have so far?
All right. Why not?
Oh, there's not very much, is there? Kansas area mostly, wanted for a killing.
I told you there wasn't much.
Well, you don't even have a description. Age, height, nothing. How do you expect to find him?
I expect to send this telegram and find out. And now, since I seem to be your only source of information, why don't you get out of here and let me get back to work?
You don't need an exclusive story. You need a long, long vacation.
It's open.
Real hard-working spread you got here.
It's mine. I run it the way I like.
Does it support you?
That's my business.
Oh, I thought poker was your business.
You got law to settle out with me.
No, I want to know what you know about a man by the name of Nate Storm.
Can't say I ever heard the name.
You heard it. I understand it was mentioned to you earlier at the Oriental Saloon.
Oh, that's why it did sound kind of familiar.
Look, Harding, I'm asking you as the sheriff. This is important. You better think before you answer.
I never heard of him before today.
Thanks.
I don't mind that editor nosing around. But with the sheriff in it, too, I don't like it.
What's going on there? Hey!
Oh. Yes. I sure want to.
You better watch out. Your name doesn't appear in the obituaries.
Would you? My guns. Would you mind getting them?
August 4, 1882. Early morning.
Morning, Clay. What happened to you? Lose something?
No. You lost a rowel out of your spur. You learn your manners from your boss. see if this fits. Yeah, Gaxton, fits just fine. Let's go. And I'll talk to you later. Wire you anything new from the east about Nate Storm?
No, Clay, not yet. What's up?
Well, I can't waste time. I gotta see a man.
Long Harding?
Yeah, you pick him too?
Sure, no visible means of support. Lives high off the hog like he has a pile hidden somewhere. Besides that, I don't like him.
I told you, Long. He pulled the boot up and fed the rowel right into the spur. He knows it was Gaxton and me. And he knows who we worked for.
Time had to run out someday. Well, I'm heading for Muldane's ranch. No more poker. No more pulling the big boys into a lousy little game. Just one final great big bite. We'll leave for the border as soon as I get back. Anybody comes snooping while I'm gone, you chase them away, here? Hold it.
Get up.
I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it.
Don't go away. I'll be back for you later.
No, Harding. You were paid a year ago. You've taken enough extra money from me and my friends in your poker games. Now, where does it stop?
Right here, with the 10,000. Now open the safe.
No, Harding.
No?
We made a deal and I paid you. Your poker games have kept me broke. If I empty my safe for you, I can't pay my hands this month.
This is it. The last and final. It'll save you money in the end.
And I suppose after you blow this, you'll never come back for more.
How'd you like the people of Tombstone to find out they got Nate Storm for advisor to the town council?
I'll finally tell them if you force me.
And what'll you tell your wife when a marshal comes riding down from Kansas and takes you riding back with him?
I was riding into town for you.
Long Harding with your husband?
Yes, I've got to tell you. My husband is
Nate
really...
Storm, yeah, I know.
Harding's with him, trying to drive his final bargain of blackmail. I'm afraid.
I understand Nate Storm can take care of himself.
No, I'm afraid my husband will kill Harding.
silver out of my teeth.
There's no better than 8,000 on the table.
You bled me for almost a year now. And if I hadn't worried about my wife, you wouldn't have lasted a week. I'll be happy to take what you can get now and get out on your own feet.
You don't worry me, Muldoon. Your gun is rusty.
Take it and get out.
Got me an idea, Corey. You rustle around and pick up your silverware. Maybe your wife's got some jewelry. Stuff like that.
That won't be necessary.
That's a funny thing, Muldoon. All of a sudden, we're on the same side. And that makes it 2 to 1, Hollister. You see, you can buy me off, Muldoon, with your blackmail. The sheriff's more dangerous to you. He's a strong, honest man. You can't buy him off.
What do you say, Corey? You've always been my friend, Clay. Would you...
See, Corey? He's your friend, and I'm your enemy. So he's going to make you a nice present. 5 years in Kansas.
Clay?
You're wanted, Corey. I gotta take you in.
I know he's fast, Corey, but it's 2 against 1. I want the money, and you want your freedom.
Go for him, Corey! I swore I'd never shoot a man again. Not even in self-defense. Certainly, Clay, not you.
Well, I guess I don't get to take the money.
Nope.
Then I just as well mosey along.
No.
Nope.
In the Arizona Territory, blackmail is just 1 step below horse stealing. Now, I want to take you. Which way'll it be? Easy way?
You want your friend Nate Storm? Sure. You can have him. Either way. Now, push all that money into 1 tight stack, Corey. Now.
No.
No, Corey! Give me the money!
Guess a woman's scream is still quite a weapon.
I'm ready, Clay.
For you, Clay. Well, if I'd known that, I would have hurried things up.
What things?
Lots of things. This is our man.
Muldoon's our man?
This is Nate Storm.
Well, well, well. I guess that's the only part of the story I didn't have.
You just lost me.
That's what I was waiting to tell you. That wire finally came from the east. Corey, the law in Kansas thinks Nate Storm ought to know. They proved that killing was in self-defense 4 years ago.
The witness?
He came forward several years later, when he thought he had nothing more to fear.
Well, guess I won't need these after all.
Makes you feel good, doesn't it?
What, getting an exclusive story?
Well, getting one with a happy ending.
Yeah, that is kind of unusual for Tombstone.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
Outside Tombstone, Arizona Territory, June 8, 1883, early morning. The Tombstone Bank had been robbed and the teller shot and killed by the fleeing gunman. Halt!
Cut off somewhere.
We'd have seen them. They're out there somewhere in that rubble hiding, watching us.
They can't stay there.
I don't know. Past year, I've followed one after another of them just this far, and then they disappear.
Somebody hiding them?
Yeah, that's my guess. Let's try to draw them out, pull back, make them think they lost us. Follow them. See who they're doing business with. Cover me, I'm riding in.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. Tombstone Territory.
Caught a rotten ricochet.
You think you can walk on it? I sure hate to leave you. That's bad.
I'll be all right. Did you get a good look at him?
Good enough. The Burnett brothers, Horn and Hugh. I'll get a wagon. Be back for you before dark.
Gunther? Horn Burnett, this is my brother, Hugh. A friend of mine said if I haven't gotten any trouble, this is a place to come to.
This is, Mrs. Gunther.
Sure.
Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes.
Give me your guns.
You think I'm stupid?
Yeah, most of the time. Give me your gun, you.
How much did you get?
About $8,000.
8,000. I'll take 3. That ought to about do it.
Hey, there's more than that in there.
What do we get for it?
You get fed while you're in here. As soon as the sheriff gives up, I give you the high sign and have horses cashed for you on your way to Mexico.
What about some of that grub you just got paid for?
As soon as I get your horses mixed in with mine in the corral. Incidentally, I'm the only one you deal with around here.
Will, Clay Hollister.
It's the sheriff. He's gone.
Well,
You had some trouble?
what do you mean, trouble?
Well, somebody's ridden these horses awful hard.
Well, that's Mrs. Me. I haven't had time to rub them out yet. She rides like a man, that woman of mine.
Miss Gunther? Boy, aren't women wonderful? If it had been me, I'd have come in looking worse than the horses.
I was just telling Clay about how hard you ride my horses.
Yes, as soon as we got in, I freshened up. Left poor Will here to do all the work.
Well, I was worried when I saw the horses that you might have had a brush with the Burnett's.
Who?
The Burnett brothers. They robbed the bank at Tombstone, killed the teller.
Caught them?
Almost. So then they shot Harris Clyburn in the leg. The bullet might have hit the bone. I'll need a wagon and some help to get him back to the doctor. He's not very far from here.
Well, I do have a wagon, but
Will, dear, I'll be all right.
I'll hitch it up.
Easy.
Can make it? Well, I guess you don't need me anymore.
Thanks for the wagon.
Welcome.
I'll have you in town taken care of by dark. And I'll take care of the Burnetts.
As I remembered, you got everything for a man with a sweet tooth.
Is that why you left Tucson without saying goodbye?
Doesn't appear like you've been pining much, Mrs. Gunther, ma'am.
All right, Hugh. I never expected to see you again.
So you, up and got married, huh? Even found yourself a husband and started a little business. Yeah, this'll keep you warm.
Horn in broad daylight.
Oh, it's coming dark.
Your brother's probably listening.
He probably is.
Why do you torture him?
Well, he has to get over you. I told him that the minute I saw you in Tucson. You got over him, didn't you?
You made me forget him. And everyone else.
Maybe that's why I ran without saying goodbye.
I know now you don't want marriage, neither do I. Not with Will.
So what do we got?
Everything we had before.
What's that about, you?
Taking my share. From now on, I'm taking my share of everything.
Well, you know she's too rich for your blood, you. You learned that a long time ago, didn't you?
Yeah, she wouldn't have been if it hadn't been for you. As soon as I get out of this hole, I'm on my own.
Well, I told you 100 times, you're gonna end up with a rope around your neck or a bullet in your back. And leave me alone in a cruel world. Now, you don't call that brotherly, do you?
Shut up!
Well, let's get out of here.
What will you do with the Burnett's?
We'll send them on their way.
What about the sheriff? For all you know, he's maybe still hunting for them.
But I told you as soon as we had enough money, we'd get out of here. Well, we have enough money. Paris first, huh?
You go. I'll stay with the Burnett's.
I knew it. Now, which one?
You don't seem to understand what I mean, do you? You throw them to the law, and the rest won't let you live to see Paris. Oh, and Will, you ever lay a hand to me again, I'll walk out on you. You want to hold on to me. You treat me like a lady.
Well, thanks for walking me home.
You do still love me.
Yeah, sure.
What's the matter?
Well, you said he was running out on me. I guess he meant it. I'll see you later.
time to go?
That's right, it is. You got more than you paid for here.
What do you mean?
You and my wife.
Look, let's be sensible.
That's right, it is.
Hold it. Hand it over. Put it in the bag, by the handle. That's for my brother if I ever see him again. Now show me the way to Mexico. Not all the way, just far enough. He'll be back before that lovely wife of yours knows you're even gone. Now get going.
Relief forces camped out ahead, Harvey?
Right behind Spring Rock, just like I said. You can't miss them.
Well, I guess I won't need you anymore. I could kill you, but I'll let you go on living a slow death. Worrying about every man that even looks at Viola. Oh, if you see that fool brother of mine, send him along after me. I'll be waiting for him.
Oh, I will. That yours?
Yeah. Glad you're here, Clay.
How'd it happen?
Well, I heard a ruckus out here last night. I came out, and this fella jumped me.
He's one of the Burnett's, you know.
The outlaws?
That's right.
Well, maybe I won't have to stand trial for this.
He might even get a medal, if that's the way it happened. Was the other brother here, too?
I don't know. It could have been. When I got up this morning, one of my good horses was gone. That's where I've been. Out looking for him. No trail, no sign, nothing. He's probably plumb out of the country by now. Well, come on in the house, Clay.
Viola? Clay Hollister's here.
I guess she must have overslept the excitement of last night and all. Viola? Viola? She's gone. She's gone.
Yeah. With Horn, Burnett. Looks like you killed the wrong man.
That's right. But I'm gonna kill the right one.
No, Will, you're under arrest.
Just don't try to stop me, Clay.
Put away the rifle, Will.
Don't try it, Clay.
I unloaded it.
At least, Viola got away. Yeah. Yeah, with another man.
I'll get him.
Sure, if you know where he is.
Clay, I know where he is. I'll take you to him.
I don't know, Will. I'm supposed to take you to jail.
But he's a killer, Clay. What about the bank money?
Yeah.
My wife's with him.
All right, Will. You know, if he gets across the border, I can't touch him.
He won't make the border, I can promise you that.
Horn? Where are you, Horn?
Figured I was a goner, did you?
What do you mean?
That husband of yours. There'll be fresh horses waiting in the corral.
Will.
And the sheriff. I guess Will wants us both dead.
Let me kill him. You stay right here where I can see you. If you make one move for those horses, I'll shoot you as quick as he would.
Bernard! Throw down your gun and come out! Next time I shoot for keeps.
Oh, boy.
Look, Sheriff, let's talk sense. This is a standoff. You go your way and I'll go mine. All right, you'll show yourself before I do.
Horn? Horn!
Drop the gun, Will.
Move aside, Viola. You won't move.
Don't do it. You'll live.
Yeah. I'm afraid I will.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, April 9, 1888.
Yes, sir. I'd like to open an account.
Yes, indeed, sir. And how much would you plan to deposit?
200. The name's Loring. Jim Loring.
Well, hello, Clay. Man, you look pushed. How'd it go?
How does 7 days in the saddle ever go?
I withdraw the question.
Taggart.
His name's Loring. Been in town close to a week. Cattle buyer, I think.
No. He's Bert Taggart. At least that's the name he used the last time he was tried.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die. Tombstone Territory. Sheriff Clay Hollister had good reason to be uneasy. The notorious Bert Taggart was in Tombstone. After making a careful check of his activities since he had arrived, Hollister confronted him.
Hold it a minute.
Talking to me, Sheriff?
That's right, Taggart.
My name's Loring, Sheriff.
Loring, Brown, Smith, you can call yourself any name you want. You're still Bert Taggart.
So?
So what do you want in Tombstone? Why? Well, I just want to warn you. First wrong move you make, you're in trouble. Is that clear?
Cool customer.
Yeah. Just found out something about him.
What?
He's opened an account at the bank. A small account.
Uh-huh. Taking coals to Newcastle.
Uh-huh. Withdrawals more in his line.
Doesn't prove anything, though, does it?
Nothing I can put him in jail for. Taggart's no run-of-the-mill gun hand, no petty thief. He's engineered some of the biggest crimes in this territory. He's up to one now.
And smart enough not to get caught.
So far.
Early morning, April 10. Sheriff Clay Hollister continued to keep a careful check on Bert Taggart's activities.
Going somewhere, Taggart?
What's it look like?
What's your hurry?
don't like the way it smells around here. Not good enough for you?
It's in the saddlebags.
Tin Star, don't play with me unless you want to get yourself in a lot of trouble.
The saddlebags, Taggart. Open them up.
Why, you two-bit.
What's this, Taggart?
What does it look like?
Looks like you're under arrest.
Under what charge?
Illegal possession of explosives, assault on a peace officer. Let's go. Everything out of your pockets on the desk. That everything?
Yeah.
What about that?
It's just a letter.
On the desk.
You sure like to push, don't you?
On the desk. Watch, too.
It better be here when I get out.
It will be. Move. Just a couple of lines. Way to the crossroads south of Naco. You'll be contacted. No signature, just the letter D.
From Mexico,
Yeah, postmark Nogales.
That could mean anything or nothing.
Nothing. Take a look at that.
Dynamite? 40%. Whew, that's potent stuff.
Potent enough to blow the doors off of any safe in the country.
Hey, Sheriff. Come here a minute, will you?
Let's go see what he wants. I'm listening.
I suppose you read that letter. It's from Juan Diego.
Diego?
The Tiger of Sonora.
I've heard of him.
Let's put our cards on the table, Hollister. Maybe we can make a deal.
Yeah, you're doing the talking.
You turn me loose, and I'll give you my word I'll steer clear of Tombstone.
That doesn't sound like much of a deal from where I stand.
It will. You see, Juan Diego plans to go political. Now, that requires money, Sheriff, for guns. Guns for an army.
That's Mexico's problem.
Is it? You see, Juan Diego plans to get that money on this side of the border. That's where I come in. 5 years ago, I set up a few jobs for his brother, Ramon. That watch that you took, he gave it to me. It's engraved on the inside. To my good friend Bert Taggart from Ramon Diego.
Ramon Diego's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, 2 years ago in Agua Prieta. It was found in a gutter. No, Taggart, I still don't see a deal.
Tombstone's the richest town in the territory. Diego knows that. Now, if I don't show up, he's liable to come into this town and try to take it with his guns instead of my brains. He'll rip this town apart at the seams. Now, if you let me go, I'll swear I'll keep Diego and his killers out of Tombstone. He'll listen to me. He knows my reputation.
Knows it? Haven't you ever worked with him before?
No, just his brother Ramon. I've never met Juan Diego. But like I said, he knows my reputation. We made our deal by letter. Well?
I'll think about it.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to figure. With me in jail, your people get killed out on the streets. Or me out of jail, there's no trouble.
Well, he's got a point, Clay. There's one big flaw in his argument, Harris. If it isn't Tombstone, be some other town. Besides, he'd never keep his word. Taggart never met one Diego, huh? Well, that's what he said. With Taggart's papers, this letter, his watch, I could pass myself off as Taggart now, right? I mean, we're about the same age, height.
That's loco, Clay. It's like sticking your head in a lion's
Well, sure,
mouth.
it's a risk, but if it pays off, it's worth it, isn't it?
And if you lose?
Diego loses with me. And there won't be any towns butchered.
Well, it's a long chance, but it's the only one we've got. Diego's only interested in money. He can get it without a fight for it. So much the better. You tell the telegraph operator the signal will be when the line goes dead. Clay says he's going to manage to cut it somehow.
Yeah, and when that happens, I want to ring a man around the bank. But out of sight. We don't want to tip our hands until we're ready. You got it?
Yeah.
See you later.
Good luck. Clay Hollister had assumed Bert Taggart's identity. Tombstone's life was at stake, and so was his own.
Your name?
Taggart?
Get on your horse. General Diego will be glad to see you.
General?
Yes. El Tigre de Sonora now is the General.
Who made him a general?
He did. Why? Get on your horse.
Are you the gringo who calls himself Taggart? When your brother, Ramon, gave me this, he called me compañero, not gringo. Ramon is dead. Speak no more of him.
I have heard of this dynamite. It is said that one little stick is more powerful than a cask of black powder.
That's right, General. Used properly, that little bundle of dynamite can do more damage to a safe than a whole wagon load of powder.
Teniente,
Sí, mi General.
ride to the main camp. See that the men are ready to move at daybreak.
Oh, wait a minute, General. You're not planning on taking your whole outfit, are you?
Why?
Well, that's just asking for trouble. Somebody's bound to spot a whole army on the move. A few men can move faster and less liable to be spotted.
There's much truth in what he says, mi General.
I will think of it. The morning will bring my decision.
Oh, you're the general.
Muy bien, sargento, nos vamos para el campo. Vamos sin perder tiempo. Vamos sin perder tiempo.
All right, that ought to do it. Give me the broom.
slugged me while he was cleaning out his cell.
And he knows right where to find Diego.
Well, he hasn't got a start. Maybe we can run him down.
There isn't a horse in the territory can run down that buckskin he stole.
That's for sure. Well, what are we going to do?
All we can do is wait. And hope Taggart breaks his neck.
Now, from 5:30 to 6:30 in the morning, there's nobody on the streets. Town's buttoned up. That gives us an hour to do a job that shouldn't take more than 20 minutes.
That will only take a handful. The rest of my army can spend its time more profitably.
How?
An army needs cattle for food. But most of all, we need money. How do we get inside the bank building?
Well, this alley leads around behind the bank. That back door shouldn't be too hard to force. We'll leave 2 men in the alley to guard against surprise. And you, me, and 2 other men will do the inside work. 4 o'clock, General. Time we got moving. We are ready.
General! General! Mire!
If I did not need the money for my army, I would kill you both. One of you is lying. The question is, which one?
I swear. He's an imposter. I'm Taggart.
Silence. You have the watch, the letter.
I told you how he got him.
And what is more, you gave us the plan.
It's my plan. All right? If you won't kill him, I will.
Maybe he was Taggart. Maybe we find out for sure after you have done your part and we get the money. Give me your guns.
What's the idea?
You said yourself there wouldn't be any need for guns if we followed your plans, Senor Taggart. Do you feel differently now?
No, just so long as I get them back afterwards. They're a matched set. I wouldn't want to lose them.
You will get them back, gringo. But if you are not Taggart, we will bury you with them. Teniente, traigan los caballos y vámonos.
A los caballos.
5:10. Give it another try.
Still open. Well, I guess we can call it a night. If he was coming, it'd be cut by now.
You're probably right. I think I'll stick around a while just in case. If anything does happen, I know where to get hold of you.
Well, you know how to shut the key. I'll leave it open.
It is 5:30. Your plan was to cut the wire, was it not? Like you said, in this way they cannot alert other towns until after we are gone.
That's the plan.
Well, I think we change it. Later, after we get the money from the bank, we cut the wire. You agree?
Well, no, I don't.
Correct me if I'm in error. If someone were in the telegraph office and the wire was cut, that could be a signal, no?
What are you getting at?
It's very simple. If this is a trap, you will be the first to die. Is that understood, gringo?
Understood.
I just had an amusing thought. If that other fellow was telling the truth, you, the sheriff, will be robbing your own town. Adelante!
Dame la barra.
Got Clay under the gun in there. Diego must suspect something. What are we going to do? We wait.
Something wrong, gringo? I'm just a little bit nervous. You got a smoke? Thanks. What now?
It'd be best if you could move it a couple of feet away from the wall.
Why would that be?
Do what he says and be silent, both of you.
Another foot, we got it. You should have brought some of your bigger men along, General.
Push, Antonio. Push, Jorge.
Just a little bit more should do it.
Push, you fools. We haven't got all day.
Let me give you a hand.
Wait. Wait.
Hi, Harry. You got a match?
It is with sincere gratitude the Mexican government expresses appreciation of your efforts in capturing the bandit known as El Tigre de Sonora. detachment of troops will arrive at the international border to receive custody of your prisoner on the 19th of this month. Yours in friendship, Armando Ramirez, Secretario Particular to El Presidente Porfirio Diaz. You ought to frame this, Clay. Next time you go jump on the border after some gunman, it might come in handy.
All right, General. Let's go. You will pay for this, gringo.
Sure. Sure.
Juan Diego, self-made general. I wonder what makes him do it.
I don't know. At least he'll get a military funeral in front of a firing squad.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory. August 4, 1881.
Okay, give me a drink.
I'll open the tree. Oh, you everybody stand. All right, I'll take three. Here's three.
How many do you have here?
Have they been causing you any trouble, Mr. Radcliffe?
Curly Bill and his boys are always welcome here, Hollister. You starting something?
Maybe. My deputy tells me you've been dragging your heels about paying taxes.
Don't take your job too seriously.
I'll send Charlie around again. Don't waste our time.
Come on, Monk, pick up your cards. Nobody keeps Curly Bill waiting.
Yeah, sure. I could see some Johnny Law trying to collect taxes from me.
Oh, relax. You ain't got to kill every lawman you see.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone territory.
August 6, 1881. Curly Bill Brutus, leader of the Galeyville Outlaws, had been in town 2 days and nights gambling and celebrating. It was one of his periodic visits from which it always took Tombstone some time to recover.
Come on! Drink that,
Too much light in here, and I'm sleepy.
boys and get out of here.
Otis, we appreciate their business.
Yes, sir.
I'll light it for you.
Look, fellas, we can't have any more of this.
Who's doing the shooting?
Well, I only lit Otis a cigar.
Yeah?
Nobody laughs at Curly Bill. You better give me your gun, Curly. My gun?
And then you and your boys ride out of town.
Give me your gun.
Sure. Well, go ahead. Take it. I said take it.
Take it, Charlie. Rest of you men, put your guns on the table.
Not me. I might just tree me as sheriff.
Not today.
Spread out, boys. One of us will get him.
One more move and the scattergun will open you up like a ripe watermelon.
On the table.
Go ahead, Monk. Looks like a Mexican standoff.
And if the shooting really starts, it'll look like the Alamo.
We get them back when we leave town, don't we? We got neighbors up in the hills we don't exactly see eye to eye with. There's even rustlers up there.
Send one of your men back to pick him up right now. Get him out of town.
We're leaving.
Well, Monk?
A real fancy tin horn, ain't you? All shining. Boots. Star. Good deeds. Someday I'm gonna dirty you up, mister.
I thought I might have me a big story.
Take the loads out of him, Charlie. Take him over to the office.
Yes, sir.
I won't send you bail for the chandelier.
It's kind of torn up.
You handled them very well. Of course, you didn't make any friends for yourself.
Well, I wasn't exactly trying to.
In fact, you made an enemy or two. It could make tax collecting up there a little dangerous.
Up where?
The outlying districts. Who's going up to Galeyville to collect from Curly Bill and the other rustlers?
There's nobody up there to pay taxes, Mr. Ratcliffe.
Just a bunch of outlaws, never paid taxes in their lives.
Try to collect taxes up there, a man could get himself killed.
Well, they're all part of our new county. Right, editor?
Well, that's true.
Then they should pay taxes the same as the rest of us do. They come in, shoot up the town, and we have to pay the bills.
Mr. Ratcliffe, those rustlers don't hold title to their lands. Any of the lands their buildings sit on. They just moved in, took over, and you know it.
I'm also a lawyer. There are different kinds of taxable property. They have personal property, cattle, horses, guns.
What are you after, Mr. Ratcliffe?
You were appointed sheriff of the county. Do your job or resign.
Mr. Clyburn, I guess I better have the epitaph print me up some more tax forms.
Clay, don't be pushed into this.
Their taxes will be collected. Just like yours will. See you later over at the office.
Yes, sir.
There's scarcely a man in Tombstone who'd blame you if you don't go up there.
There's one.
Ratcliffe. He just wants to get you killed so he can get his own man appointed sheriff.
You're being uncharitable. I think you'd rather I resigned.
Well, either way, he wants to dip his hands into those tax collections.
No argument there.
How many men you taking?
Take a lot of men, somebody's bound to get killed.
Well, what about you? Nobody's safe riding into Galeyville. You should be taking the Fort Huachuca Cavalry.
Taking this. This old scattergun take the fight out of a lot of men at close quarters. You know, outlaws are a peculiar breed. Don't mind getting killed with a nice clean bullet, but they get real jumpy when they might get messed up with a shotgun.
August 7, 1881. Clay Hollister rode out of Tombstone, alone, through the Dragoons to the rugged Chiricahuas, down the eastern slope to the San Pedro Valley, where Curly Bill Brocious held sway. August 8, 1881. He rode into the guns of Galeyville.
Who is it?
Well, looks like we got ourselves a Johnny Law. I can see his star reflecting in the sun.
Well, he must be lost. It's your friend, Monk.
Yeah. He's mine.
Mr. Brocious?
Mister.
I'm doing some assessment work for the county.
We don't belong to no county.
You're part of the new one set up by the territory.
And we don't belong to no territory, nor no United States.
You're a long way from home, mister.
I know the feeling up here, Mr. Brocious. That's why I looked you up.
You come looking for me alone?
Taxes have never been collected up here.
That's right.
So I'm deputizing you.
Me?
To help me collect the taxes.
Oh, that's the closest I ever been to a badge.
Sick me on him, Curly.
Might stir up some shooting.
I figured if I rode on alone, I might get held up, lose the money.
I'll do it. Me, a deputy, collecting taxes.
I figured you'd know who to assess.
Why, I'll make every one of them rawhide rustlers pay up. Howie, put some Sabellian beans in a saddlebag. Somebody catch me a cayuse. Come on, let's ride.
What's the show of me going along?
Oh, I don't need you this trip.
Keep you from getting shot in your sleep.
He won't shoot me, and I won't shoot him. Leastwise, not in Curly Bill country.
Yeah, but you and me was going to Mexico for a herd.
Oh, a little cattle buying deal. You ramrodded, Monk. I got official business. Besides, who knows? We may collect more money in taxes than we make in a dozen cattle deals.
Five will get you 10. He kills Hollister.
I hope he don't, so I can have him.
August 9, 1881. The lawman and the outlaw rode together to collect the taxes. Clay Hollister was taken to hideouts known only to Curly Bill Brocious.
Oh, it's you, Bill.
That's right, Lank.
Well, I saw his star and... Well, what in thunder's this?
This here's my pal from Tombstone assessing taxes. I'm his collecting deputy.
Well, I ain't got nothing to pay no taxes on.
I seen you drive a herd up Skeleton Canyon. You ain't gonna tell this lawman they was stole, are you?
Well, of course not. Them cattle belong to me.
Here's your tax bill, Mr. Strayhorn. According to Deputy Broch's count.
Well, none of us ain't never paid no taxes.
Lank, I've been telling the sheriff that we're all nice, law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, I know, but this says 200 head. All I drove off was 150.
Then go steal some more. We can't be making out new tax bills. We got a lot of you short sports to cover. Look, we gotta build schools for the young'uns, Calvin. What, you don't want them tiny types to grow up like us? Do you? Well, do you? No. Well, then get it.
This place up on the hill, Bill.
Oh, some old duffer runs a little store. Nothing worth taxing. You make camp out in the holler over there. I want to go say hello. Don't wait up for me. I may get to chinning.
Mag, you're a corker.
Oh, Bill, you're sweet. Door's open.
Good evening.
Well, good evening.
I told you to make camp.
I got lonely. I thought you said some old duffer ran this place.
Well, it used to. Country's getting all womaned up. That's the trouble.
Aren't you going to introduce me?
Well, this is Mag Davis. Mag, this here's the sheriff I was telling you about, collecting taxes.
Hello, Miss Davis.
It's Mag. Not often we see your kind up here.
Lawman?
No, just your kind.
I saw you corral behind the store. About 20 head of horses?
Oh, about 23.
You own them?
Mm-hmm, I own them. But I'm no rustler, Sheriff. Cowboys just like to give me horses. Don't you, Bill?
You can't tax Mag. She's just a hard-working gal trying to get along. Come on, let's go.
How much do I owe?
Oh, no, thanks, man. It wouldn't amount to anything.
Well, in that case, I'll figure my own.
Oh, hold on. That's enough. You ready, Bill?
Waiting on you.
Good night, Bill. Drop in again.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Hollister.
Yes, Miss Davis?
Good night.
Hollister.
Good night, man.
We ain't paying no taxes to nobody.
I never thought I'd have to hit a McLaury. Give me my gun!
No, we're after money, not killing.
Yeah, that's right. We're after money. Good night.
Good night, Bill.
You better move this money.
Yeah, I trust you.
Don't be too sure. I can be a mean cuss when the pot gets big.
I believe it.
Well, after all, I got a reputation to hold up.
You said you wouldn't shoot me in my sleep.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That about enough tax collecting?
Yeah.
Well, this about wraps it up.
Yep.
If I can get it back to Tombstone.
Or you might turn the trick. You're pretty smart for a lawman. Not like your deputy back at the Crystal Palace. Hand me your gun, he says. He stands there and he says, hand me your gun. Hand me your guns. One at a time. Now, butt up. Hand it to me, butt down.
Looks like another Mexican standoff.
Yeah. You're all right, son. Real nervy.
That's quite a compliment coming from you.
But let me warn you, don't tangle with Monk.
I may have to.
Thanks, Bill. You made a fine deputy. Don't I get to keep the bond? Compliments to the county.
You wish you never seen that badge, Curly. Everybody between here and Tombstone's laughing at you.
Me?
Right, Howie? Played for a sucker by that smart pistol.
He's baiting you, Bill. Nobody laughs at Curly Bill. Nobody.
They are, thanks to your friend.
You got it all figured out, haven't you, Monk?
Where's my boys?
Between here and Tombstone. In case the sheriff here tries to get off with the tax money.
I'm going through.
They'll really be laughing at you, Curly, if you let him get away with all that money.
I'm still in Curly Bill country. He gave his word.
You're crawling, Johnny Law. Did he make you pay taxes too, Curly?
Me?
I marked his taxes paid for services rendered.
Now you're begging.
Nope. Just trying to narrow it down, Monk. To you and me.
Yeah. You two been pawing the ground since the Crystal Palace. Go on. Lock horns.
That's just the way I want it.
I'm riding out, Monk.
You'll never make it to your horse. Come on. I'm just itching to dent that shiny new badge. You wouldn't be aiming to blind me with that badge now, would you? Big Johnny Law. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Trouble, Monk, you've been waiting too long. You're all tensed up. Don't make a mistake.
I never have. What's that supposed to be?
Just relaxing my trigger finger.
You're stalling. Go for your guns.
Don't you know the relaxed muscles react a lot faster than tense ones, Monk?
Quit talking, go for your guns.
Don't you know, Monk, this is the way a piano player warms up his fingers so they'll go faster?
Draw!
Don't you try it, Monk?
Make your move!
Did you ever play the piano, Monk?
You tricked me. All that talk. Dirty Johnny Law trick.
Tricks to stay alive. Throw the other one in the tank, Monk. Don't do anything foolish, I'll have to kill you. Soak it!
Dirty Johnny Law.
Some of the boys will thank you. Howie, come here. Was they really laughing at me?
Nah.
Bye, Bill.
That's a lot of money. Man shouldn't make no promises.
You heard anything, Charlie?
Well, he's 4 days overdue. If he doesn't show up soon, we'll just have to wire Governor Fremont in Prescott and have him appoint another sheriff.
Your man, Radcliffe?
Well, he's a logical choice. We have to have someone to keep order.
You holding a wait for somebody?
Bill, let me help you.
Count it, Charlie.
Yes, sir. You run into trouble?
Yeah. Monk's dead, and coming through the mountains, two of Curly Bill's boys showed a keen interest in the tax money.
I want you to know that I'm glad to see you back.
I knew you would be.
You collected all that?
Well, I had some help. How about some dinner?
On me.
All right. But the county's going to buy me a barbershop bath. Write me an expense account, Charlie, $1.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Radcliffe, you better pay your taxes.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো, তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কাটা দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর, আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না? তাহলে কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই?
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস। এই, আসো। এই, কি তোরা সকালবেলা এরকম কাঁদতেছিস কেন? আব্বাও কাঁদতেছে, আম্মাও কাঁদতেছে। কিছু আম্মা কি সকালবেলা কি সিরিয়াল দেখা শুরু করছে? তাহলে কিছু চুরি হয়েছে বাসায়? কেউ মারা গেছে? কেউ কি মরার আগে হসপিটালে অ্যাডমিট হয়েছে? তাহলে কি হয়েছে? সবাই এরকম আয়োজন করে কাঁদতেছে কেন?
বাবা মা বলতেছে আমার নাকি পড়াশোনার দরকার নাই, ধান থাকলে নাকি ধানের মাঝে চিটাও থাকে, আমি নাকি চিটা।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে তো ঠিকই বলছে। আর তুই কখনো দেখছো আব্বা আম্মা পোলাপানের সাথে মিথ্যা কথা বলে?
ভাই কেউ কথা কইছে? কইছে আমার 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়ে করা লাগবে, বিয়ে করে 9 মাসের মধ্যে বাচ্চা পয়দা দেওয়া লাগবে।
মাত্র 9 মাস টাইম দিছে? তুই তো নির্ঘাত ফেল করবি। মানে তোর যে পড়াশোনার কন্ডিশন, তুই 9 মাসের সাথে তোর আরো মিনিমাম 4 মাস টাইম দেওয়া লাগবে, তারপর যদি 12। আকার দোকানদাররা অবশ্য নতুন যারা বিয়ে করে তাকে চেহার দিকে তাকায় থাকে 2 পয়সা ইনকামের জন্য, তোর দিয়ে সেটাও হবে না। তুই চিন্তা বাদ। হ্যাঁ বল।
তুইও?
কি?
আমি আগে সন্দেহ করছিলাম তুই আমার মায়ের পেটের ভাই না। মায়ের পেটের ভাই হলে তুই এরকম করে কথা বলতে পারতি না। তোর আমার না কোনো মিল নাই, না আছে স্বভাবের মিল, না আছে চরিত্রের মিল, না আছে তোর এই যে চেহারার মিল, গায়ের কালারের মিল, কোনো কিছু মিল নাই। বাইকটা
শোন, আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো, তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর, আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না, আমি তোমার জীবনের বাধা। তোরা কেউ আমার ভালো চাস না, তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই।
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস। শোন, আমি তোর ছোট হিসেবে চাই তুই আব্বা আম্মার কথাটা শোন, তুই একটা মাসের মধ্যে বিয়েটা কর, আমি কবজি ডুবা তোর বিয়ার কাচ্চি খাবো, বুঝছস? এই, আসো।
À, thằng này chết. Đéo gì nhỉ? Thế này thì vẫn thua. Ai, trời ơi. À đây 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 đây. Đây thử chiếc này thì theo sẽ là vài cái cút, sẽ là vài cái cút. Không sao thầy ơi, phải bỏ 2 con ngoan đi đấy, không thua mất. 15 máu thôi, đánh đổi rồi, con 3 rồi, đánh đổi rồi. AC1 chiếc AC2 là đánh đổi. Từ hàng tông người ta trường thảo này, làm trên của nó này, đấy vẫn khỏe, vẫn khỏe, nhớ chua vẫn khỏe, không yếu đâu, để đấy, ông hai cái đéo ở đây đâu chết, ông hai mà không chết vậy, ống nó, bài biết, ui ông không chết lại, what the hell, ô, ấn pháp sư, cả một chút dòng ông hai không chết. Chuồn tỏ à nghe số 6 chat game chat game có 23 bật tiền 23 điểm không mất hết tiền. Ba lát và từ lên đầu tiên lên 5 sơn nhỉ, nếu sắp 2 lần nữa ngọc bảo bao nhiêu, bảo là tầm
ড্রেস চেঞ্জ করতেছিস? চেঞ্জ করিস না, চল একটা টিকটক বানাই। টিকটক? হ্যাঁ টিকটক, চল। স্যার নর্মাল আছে প্রেশার, নিচেরটা 80, উপরটা আছে 120। ঠিক।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
খামটা দে।
স্যার এটা কি আশ্চর্য দেখছিস, 1000 টাকা দিল প্রেশার মাপতে। তাও
তুই জানিস উনি কে? উনি শহরে অনেক বড় ধনী লোক। এমন কোনো মসজিদ মাদ্রাসা নাই যে উনি দান করেন নাই। এমনকি আমাদের এই হাসপাতালও ওনার চ্যারিটি হেল্প ছিল।
ও ভালো লোক।
ড্রেস চেঞ্জ করতেছিস? চেঞ্জ করিস না, চল একটা টিকটক বানাই। টিকটক? হ্যাঁ টিকটক, চল। ঠিক আছে, এই ড্রেসটা পরবো, এটা পর।